Okay, altos. We've had to memorize hard songs before. Remember Ave Maria? You can usually find some kind of pattern to make it easier. There's not a pattern to be found in this song, actually. So what I did was I kind of broke it up into some parts for you, like some chunks of information. And I think that will help you memorize. That's how I'm trying to memorize it. So let's get started. Broadly, what we're working with is verse 1, verse 2, an ooh, ah, doo, dah section, and then verse 3. To start with verse 1, just to give you an idea where we're headed, I broke this down into these 3 parts. The opening, which we sing together, the hour of darkness part, and what I call the long let it be. So let's listen. It's the intro.
When I find myself in
Okay, this is the opening, and we sing this together, unlike the other verses.
Speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
All right, this is the hour of darkness part.
Hour of darkness standing in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be.
Okay, now what's coming next is what I call the long let it be, which I think is one of the prettiest motifs in the whole song. Our B is longer than the soprano's B, and then there's a little part, like a little ooh ooh part at the end. So I'm going to play the long let it be for you, and because this comes up later in the song, so just so you know what I mean when I say the long let it be. Here we go.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Ooh, let it be.
Okay, so that's the long let it be. So that's the end of verse 1. So you've got those 3 parts. You had the opening part, which we sing together. You have the hour of darkness part that we sing. And then you have the long let it be. Verse 1, memorized. Verse 2, we have the opening part, but this time the altos sing first, then sopranos, then alto sopranos, which I have marked here as A-S, A-S. Then we have the low let it be's, and these are only in this one section in verse 2 that we do these low let it be. And then it ends with whisper words of wisdom. So I'm going to play verse 2, and you can hear the things that are about to happen, the 3 things.
And when the broken heart
So this is altos singing, sopranos singing, alto singing again. And you got to learn these words. I'm not going to do the words. I'm just showing you these patterns. Sopranos. And before the sopranos finish, we start the low let it be's.
Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be.
And then the whisper words of wisdom.
Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Boom. That's the end of verse 2. You've memorized half the song now. After verse 2, we have the super fun part, which is do's and then dahs, and then oohs and then ahs. That 3rd section ends with a long let it be. Let's listen.
Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da.
Right into the oohs. And you just got to memorize this. Just practice. And then the ahs, which I think are like the angelic sounding, like, oh, we kind of soar here. And here's our long let it be.
Let it be, let it be.
Here's our oohs.
it be.
Okay, so that's the third section, the ooh-ah section. So verse 3 preview, we have where we sing and then the sopranos sing. We sing, the sopranos sing. And then after that, guess what? It is pure, like, let it be to the end. There's like literally so many, like more than the previous verses. So let's listen.
And when the night
This
is
is alto singing with some sopranos
still
too.
a light that shines on me. Shine on
That's sopranos only.
I wake
Altos
up to
again.
the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me.
Sopranos only. Now we're just gonna let it be. It sort of starts like a long let it be, but then listen. It's different. This is the second half of our long let it be. And now we start again, more let it be's. Just gotta memorize this.
Let it be.
This is really just to give you a framework for memorizing. The lyrics you're still gonna have to learn, but I hope this makes it easier. Just a quick recap. For verse 1, we have the opening, which we sing together. We have that kind of hour of darkness thing that we do. And then we have a long let it be. Verse 2, we have the alto soprano, alto soprano. We have the low let it be's, which there's 4, and we only do them at that one time in the song. And it ends with whisper words of wisdom line. And then we have do, da, oohs, ahs, and a long let it be for the second time. And then the third verse only really has 2 things to remember, which is that we're trading off alto soprano again, and then the many, many let it be's. So with the lovely day, as I call them, the call and response sections, I'm not going to like belabor it in a whole bunch of detail, but I just want to kind of play for you the differences. The first verse is, we don't have to worry about, the soloist does pretty much that part of it. The second verse is really straight echoing what the sopranos do.
Then I look at you, and the world's all right with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be.
And the lovely days that come after are just your standard repeating lovely day. The third verse is totally different. So sopranos start, then us, then sopranos, then us, but we're not always repeating what the person before us said. And then the last kind of line of those, we go first, which is the only time that we go first in the whole call and response thing. And if you don't go first and go through it the way you're supposed to, the whole rest of it is going to get screwed up.
Then I look at you,
So they say it again.
and the world's all right, and the world's all right with me.
Now we start.
Just one look at you, just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, a lovely,
Three times.
lovely day, lovely, lovely, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. It's gonna be a lovely day.
Don't forget that part. It's different.
Be a lovely.
It's It's fun to sing, so just practice it and know that they're different. All right, peace out. I can't wait to see you guys at practice. This is going to be a great show.